So this is the 2014 Junior Cert Higher Level Paper 2 and we're looking at question number 10. A solid cone has a radius of 6 centimeters and a height of 14 centimeters as shown. Find the volume of the cone and give your answer in terms of pi. Okay, well the volume of a cone, I've taken this here from the tables book. It's a third pi r squared h. So the volume is equal to 1/3 pi r squared h. So for us, that's equal to 1/3 pi by the radius squared, which is 6, squared by the height, which is h. So when you put this into your calculator, you get 168 pi. And that's going to be in centimeters cubed, because that's volume. Okay, so that's the volume of the cone. Part 2, the shape below shown the shape shown below is called a frustum. This is made by taking the cone above, cutting it horizontally at a height of 7 centimeters and removing the upper portion. The radius of the circular top of the frustum is 3 centimeters as shown. Find the ratio of the volume of the frustum to the volume of the original cone. Okay, well, we have the volume of the original cone here, that's done. So that's done, the previous page. So that was 168 pi cm cubed. And we want the ratio, which is the fraction really of the volume of the frustum to the volume of the cone. So it'll be this volume over that one. Okay, so what's the volume of the frustum? Well, the volume of the frustum, this bit here in grey, will be the original volume, subtract this small cone on top. So let's just be clear there, original volume, which is the 168 pi, minus the small cone. Okay, right, so let's have a look at the small cone. The small cone, the volume of that will be again 1/3 pi r squared h. So for us that's going to be 1/3 pi. The radius of the small cone is 3 centimeters, so that's squared by the height. And what's the height of this? Well, the original had a height of 14. So if we make the cut at 7, that leaves another 7 here. For the height of the small cone, it's also 7. So the h for the small cone is 7. Okay, so when we put this into our calculator, we get 21 pi. And again, that's centimeters cubed. So that's the volume of the small cone. So if we subtract that volume from the 168, so 168 pi minus 21 pi, that leaves us with 147 pi. So 147 pi is the frustum, which is the grey shape on top. So that's our frustum volume, and again it's centimeters cubed. So they want the ratio of the volume of the frustum, which we have. And again, I'll just be clear here, there's the frustum and the original cone, which was back here. So we have, if we want to write it as a ratio, you can write it as the fraction 147 pi over the original 168 pi. So again, just to be clear, that's the yellow as a ratio to the green, so I write it as a fraction. And if we put this in our calculators and simplify, we we get 7/8. And you can, if you want to write it, the ratio, you can also write it as 7 to 8, if you want to write the ratio like that. But you can write it as a fraction or indeed a decimal, that will also get you full marks. So 7 to 8 or 7/8. And again, that's yellow to green or yellow over green. So that's the end of part 2 and the end of question 10.